doing a MyPlayer video. Now, the reason I'm not doing my career is because after one of the times my PlayStation disconnected, and it deleted all my NBA2k files. So it deleted all my MyLeague, my GM, and my career files. So I have to restart, but sadly, and I made MyPlayer a bit, let's just say, completely overpowered. And the reason I did that is just because it'd be more, to me, it'd be more entertaining to watch gameplay. But that's just me. Oh, 36, 24. There we go. Now, our first game is against the Wizards, and we are since MyPlayer literally has all the badges, all the attributes leveled up, and I was just saying, wow, you're cheating, and yes, I am. But I'm just trying to do that just to make it more entertaining with better gameplay of like dunks, assists, alley-oops, even shots. Even though, just the gameplay of my career itself was amazing with all those shots and triple doubles. But MyPlayer also is going to be a really good defensive player because, like I said, I leveled him up completely overpowered. And as you saw, I arranged it to put Brandon Jennings starting because I like Brandon Jennings, and it seems like 2K likes him too. But obviously the matchup doesn't like him as much as I do. So let's just get into this. I also added another stuff, so you're probably gonna see like a pre-game thing, a pre-game ritual. You probably will. You should at least, because it looks like it would do that.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This crowd is
those are pretty nice Nikes. I mean, they're pretty basic, but I mean, if you put some like blue for the magic, yeah, it would look pretty nice. Oh no! Oh, there it is. There's the my pre-game rituals. Tapping on the backboard. I put MyPlayer at 6 foot, weighing at 175 pounds. So yeah. Because I was trying to do it with like a 5'9" player, and he was getting packed on every play, okay? Not even joking. Even like, let's say open, it would do that. Because you can see on the top right, he's the best offensive player you can think of. Like, look at this.
Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition.
Oh, that was not nice.
They could get you with their half-court sets, top 10 in field goal percentage, as well as three-point percentage last season. And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to,
you know what? Redeem yourself.
Turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
There we go. 1-2. Aaron Gordon, who was a top, who could have won the dunk contest, but sadly didn't because, you know, Zach LaVine is just too great at dunks. Not true. In fact, probably the 2 best dunks were by Aaron Gordon, but like the rest of them were like to Zach LaVine. That's the thing, is because all the rest of the dunks were like Zach LaVine's.
Vucevic's screen on Wall. To the left wing. Oh, one here.
Come on.
Off target from 3-point range.
And thinking
Invalid
back to the Wizards having all of their
man.
starting 5 scoring in double digits last year. Those are the kinds of teams that coaches hate to plan against.
We need that OP. Come on, we need him. We need that OP player I made. Like, not even not that while ago.
After the made shot from Bradley Beal.
But boy, open twice, and both he screwed up, man. That's pretty sad, actually. Boo, Nene.
Shoots it up. No good.
Boy, holy
nice
crap, dude. This dude is my freaking MyPlayer is playing like he's like a 60 overall, missing all these shots.
It's Beal on the wing. He's
literally 0 for 3.
And here's Wall outside. Rebound by the Magic. Fast break.
Come on.
Here come the Magic. Launches the 3 and the shot.
Be right back. Okay, back. Now, let's get back into it. Finally making one out of 4 shots. Not a good way to start off whatsoever.
But for him, with nobody on him,
But hey,
Good shot. Beal's shot is good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Wells. There's the
there we go.
slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them, just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Probably Beal.
More reliable options today, guys. I mean,
Man, it was probably a bad idea to put Brandon Jennings starting, since he's obviously not doing enough defense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the basket by
Dang, but Aaron Gordon's playing like he's playing better than the 99 overall point guard, okay? Sure, I mean point guards are not the best 99 overall player. Or probably the best 99 overall player you can put as is probably a small forward because height, defense, and offense. And probably the worst is a center because on offense they're pretty weak.
Wells passes to Vucevic.
Okay, pick and roll.
Here's Wells, covered by Wall.
Oh!
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia.
And one!
I think all 3 of us agree. John Wall, tremendous all
There we go.
Outstanding.
I'm a Harrison Barnes fan, so he has the Harrison Barnes shooting form. Harrison Barnes, like, he has a lot of Harrison Barnes stuff, okay?
And he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't
He sure does.
Wall missing again.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression.
What's that?
It says all over.
Was that a block? Let me see if that was a block. It looks like it's probably a block. Okay, that was by Nene. No, it wasn't. I just freaking chose not to shoot it. But that's actually pretty smart. Because think about it. If I shot it, it would have been blocked. And it would give him an improvement.
He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast. And he
God, doing that like...
It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can
Yo!
All right, Doris.
And guys, John Wall, obviously one of the most electrifying players to enter the league in some time. Unreal body control, tremendous length.
Well, by point guard, if you mean by point guard there, buddy. Yes. Rattle dunk right there.
From his position that really add up. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. You know, guys, for Wall, the one thing he's still ironing out is his shooting stroke. It looks better every year, but doesn't necessarily go in more often, especially from three. But even if he never becomes a great shooter, I think he'll remain one of the game's best all-around talents.
Here's Wells. He's got 12. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The pass to Wells. He feeds it to Vucevic.
Oh my God.
The rebound.
Oh my God.
The Wizards with the lead. And Beal kicks to Wall. Pass to Nene. Feeds to Wall. Wall missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There we go.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Peyton comes in for Shake.
Wait, oh, they took out my player, man.
Morris is checked in for Gortat. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Jared Dudley. Gary Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in
They
for
also
John
have
Wall.
Ilyasova out
The Magic
here.
making a switch here. Ilyasova's
A lot of
checked
people
in.
really do not know how to pronounce
Now
that
here's
name.
Nene.
It's actually
He's been
pretty
pitching
easy.
So far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
It's just because there's a Y in it, and people are like, I give
Now
up.
the dish to Vucevic.
Not even joking.
Good-looking shot from the wing. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
And a big height advantage right there.
But
You know,
his
it's tough to
hair,
bring a
though,
big
I
man
mean,
that far away from the goal,
literally the most,
but that might be a mismatch
honestly, I think it's the
really
worst
with.
2K
It's ready
made
for that
hairdo.
possession. They had to be.
Because look
he
at
is
it,
so
it's
strong
like
in the
fuzzy,
paint.
it's like old gen hair.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside.
Like really,
and getting
nobody
points
can
from
take
close
that hair
range,
serious.
right
It
at
looks
the
like
rim.
hair from
In
like
part, they
The
might
Sims
as
3,
well
okay?
Keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the
It-
defense
you can
makes an adjustment.
It's just not good. It's like they gave up on that.
Didn't make the playoffs last year for the 3rd consecutive season, Greg. They knew it wasn't a realistic goal for them.
Yeah, and last season wasn't
Third
really
consecutive
about
year.
winning.
Wow, that's so long. I mean, come on. Have you seen the Timberwolves? I mean, the Timberwolves have not been in the playoffs since 2004, so don't complain about freaking the Magic not making it in 3 years.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
Not even joking. That's 12 years, okay? That's 12 years. That's over a decade, okay? Over a decade.
Now Peyton.
But no, since, it's 3 years, it has to be really freaking popular.
Oladipo outside.
Yeah,
Kicks to Peyton.
and
Passes to
freaking...
Nicholson.
That's without Dwight. I mean, that just proves that Dwight
Guarded by Porter.
was their only good player, and you had to carry them.
Now the feed to
It's the same with the Cavaliers, except the Cavaliers, they probably would still make it to the playoffs and with Kevin Love and Kyrie and JR's, but that's like later on. I
It's a
mean,
5-point game. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Washington has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
also, if you don't know, I did change my player's number, because honestly, I would have put my player's number on the MyPlayer at 17, but it was already taken when I had the option to.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Sessions.
Perimeter perimeter defender. What the hell? Okay, he has a B minus and he has silver perimeter. Okay, I would be okay with that if like
Morris has got 5 now.
freaking like Russell Westbrook, who they put as an A, had a gold. Okay,
It's
he has
stolen by
this. He had. I saw a bronze player, a bronze perimeter
Morris. And it's Orlando with the
defender.
rebound.
Even though it was an A minus. It's
Here's
just
Fournier
like
in
no.
the tuck to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time
Right now,
to
I'm
do it.
craving my
Continue to attack that rim.
I'm just saying that for no exact reason. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I just forgot. I don't know what to talk about, so I'm just talking about like personal stuff. But honestly, I'm like getting, I have the hunger for like some fast food. It's called addiction. It's the worst addiction in the world. I'm sorry, I can't even take myself serious.
Down the stretch of a game.
A-3. Yeah, man. That's nice, okay. That means he must have like a corner special. Oh wow, nice job, Porter. Oh god. And they give you a much bigger bar than what his rating is. Oh, and it was a 3. Bad. Should have been patient. He's 4 for the overall team's 4 for 5, so that's like pretty sure that's not 75. That's 80. That's 80.
He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
That's actually really good for a team overall. I mean, there's players who don't even get that, so. Honestly, a player that has a 80 overall free throw rating and people think that free throws are heck easy to make, and if you don't make it, you're stupid. But trust me, they're not as easy as it looks. Okay. I know how it feels because I played on a basketball team. I never in a game I never took a free throw, but in practice, when we're practicing free throws, I just can't. I make like 40% out of like out of 10 shots, I'll probably make 3 if I'm lucky. I guess it's a bit different since you're just learning and you're not like people say that 30% shooting's like for one player is amazing, so it's probably just like because the early ages. But I don't believe that because we're the worst team in the league, okay? Not just that, but like the other teams have like players who can shoot 80%. So that's not true, obviously.
Wizards trail by 3. On its way from Neal for 2. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Dang. Gary Neal's an underrated player. I mean, back then they put him on the all-rookie team. Not the all-rookie first team, but they put him on the Rising Stars Challenge. And people are just like, that's really probably his most memorable like year, his rookie year, where he made the Rising Stars Challenge, which honestly is pretty sad because he didn't live up to his teams. Now, like the recent rookies, ever since like 2011 or 2012, both have been amazing because Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard, I mean, you can name. John Wall, Blake Griffin. I mean, I would say Tyreek, but I mean, he's playing like okay. I mean, he's not playing amazing. He's just playing okay. I mean, when he was on the Kings, like his rookie season, and like either this season or last season was like his two best seasons. So.
Yeah, I was certainly thinking. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
It is an unbelievable sight to
Oh!
behold.
You want to go? Oh! No! Did not want to do that. See, that's what I hate about 2K. They always show you with that. They always put the people who are F at freaking 3-point at the 3-point line. It's just like, dude, what? I don't blame the player because it's supposed to be what it's just 2K, okay? It's because of 2K. What?
Gordon out there with Smith, and it's Vucevic. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Jennings.
They said my nickname, Shake and Bake. They don't say freak anymore. Bro, oh!
The Magic need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket.
Aaron Gordon. Dude, you're freaking legendary. He's a D plus. That's already bad. But he's like 3 for 3 right now. I mean, this dude's amazing. The way I said it, though.
And at times he can be a demanding.
Oh. Oh.
He feeds it to Vucevic.
Oh.
Rebound by John Wall. Washington shooting a respectable 47% from the field. Morris into the lane. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Morris has got 9.
That's like insult to injury.
Vucevic.
Okay, he failed. He failed. That's already bad. And I was blocked. It's not going to be the first time. That's the first time, but it's not going to be the last. That's what I meant to say. Oh, here comes Victor. Like a boss. Okay. Screw you, Brandon. Oh, John, wrong side, buddy. You just gave me a lane, but I was too. God, you know what, Aaron? I'm okay with you. Since Aaron, you're like already a beast. I mean, you've been playing like that's like you were in the dunk contest, except you're not doing dunks. It's like he's gonna be replaced in 3-point contest. I mean, honestly. Oh, you want to disrespect on our court? Okay, fine then, John. No. I knew it. I knew he would fail. That's why I wanted him to pass it. Yeah? Huh? You thought that was funny, huh? Oh, no! Boy.
Free throw line jump shot. And a pick comes off the rim.
That's what you're gonna get.
Wells has got 14 points for the game. Wizards.
That's like, I don't know, 54%.
Morris a screen. Here's Wall. The shot no good.
God, I gave him 99 block and 99 steal, and he hasn't gotten one of them. Okay, that's not good. Oh my God.
Perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Pass to Oladipo. Here's Wells.
I like you, Victor, but you're not gonna make that. Oh no! But boy, Vucevic was open.
In transition, here come the Wizards, and it's blocked by Gordon.
But Aaron Gordon gets the block. I mean, come on, that's just messed up. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah! The alley-oop and the dunk. That was so. I need to get at least one more rebound if I think of getting a triple-double. And wouldn't that be like a great first game, getting a triple-double? Oh! Right when I was talking about it. A second time? Oh no, not a second time.
He dishes it to Beal.
No!
And that one's good. Beal's got 13.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
Fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Gary Neal's checked in for Washington. Orlando leading by 4.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. No,
here's Wells. He's got 14. Fires from deep. Can't get it to
God
go.
damn it!
And here's the fast break.
Oh, what?
And the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Gortat. He had a strong showing last season. 3rd in shooting percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And that's quite a feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he's worked to become the consummate pro.
And they're getting to the line a lot.
Okay, we got this.
Guys, and it
come on.
Been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing.
Oh yeah, now you want it, huh? Now you want it. Oh no! I knew you weren't gonna make that. Cause I'm not stupid. You're Brandon nuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. I tried to shoot it with freaking Brandon, but no, he chose to drive into the paint. Not even joking.
Second, John Wall.
He was one of the best distributors of the basketball all season long and was really one of his team's bright spots a year ago.
Washington trailing.
That means, oh dang, that means he averaged a double-double. That's pretty nice. I mean, it's just hard enough to get a double-double. So when you see Oscar Robertson, it makes you astonished. No, I'm getting that rebound. Get it, because it's... Oh my god. Corner specialist. 99 3-point. A+. Boy. And open. That's just the open and 99 is a boy. And then corner specialist is that extra boy out there. There we go. But you know, you make that freaking but you make it deep, like far contested. Boy, okay, you know what? Take it, Dudley. I dare. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew you wouldn't take it. But no, you're not gonna make that. Just stop playing, dude. Stop playing. Stop playing. They just don't work.
Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
No, Gary, don't try. You're not even a silver. You're like a bronze. Don't try. No! I just figured out that we're like only winning by 4. Take out MyPlayer, where the Magic is like second to worst team in the league. There we go.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And guys, Brandon Jennings last season looked like he was finally becoming more efficient. He shot at the upper range of his career field goal percentage from 3 and the free throw line. And then suddenly the Achilles ended his season at 41 games played. Really unfortunate.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now.
Raymond, don't think about it.
And Evan Fournier subbed in for
Brandon
Jennings.
Take it! Yes!
Plus 8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Getting back to Jennings last season really did start out as one of his best. Not just the improvement, Clark, in accuracy. His turnovers per game were at a career low.
Putting a 6-foot player at shooting guard. Okay. I mean, I can work with that. Because it's Gary Neal. No! No. That was a nice pass.
Wells passes to Nicholson.
But it's not good. Okay, you know what? I should have took that. Because it would have been a higher chance for some reason than that. Ilyasova. Okay, you know what? They're like 100% from free throw. If not, then thank God. If they are, then yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that back.
Oh my God.
Out in transition.
Oh!
To the middle. Got a piece of it.
You know what? Fournier, you're saved us, but how many blocks does he have? 2 blocks. That's gonna lead like the league, isn't it?
And here's Sessions. He has 5. A step back shot here. Offensive rebound. Gortat. That's tipped. And it's gonna be out.
Ilyasova. You're the man. 4 rebounds, no point. Well, I mean, and Ilyasova is a power forward, so that's actually, you can actually get some points.
Goes back up. And it's Orlando with the
Okay.
rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. Phenomenal.
Oh wow, no respect.
They're
No respect, you know, not even just a picture of it.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Gary Neal.
You know, it's the third straight year now for the Magic where they finished at the bottom of the Southeast Division. I mean, there was some shuffling at the top.
It's even not
but
in
the
some
Magic
replay
still
cheese
couldn't make up any ground on the rest of the division.
where they don't show it.
And Sessions kicks to Nene. And stolen by Ilyasova. And he slams it one-handed.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Wells passes to Ilyasova.
Boy. Okay, you know what?
Here's Wells. 27 points for him. Ilyasova can't hit.
Boy. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to say boy for that because that was actually pretty contested.
Continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And Temple kicks to Nene. Here's Gortat. Wells grabs the miss.
Yeah, you thought because I'm
Wells has
small
got
you
rebound number
wouldn't
8
get
here
that,
tonight in the
huh?
game.
Well, you're wrong. I'm more than just... Oh!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is,
That was more than a poster rush. I mean, that's just putting your emotion to the table.
Gortat with a screen on Peyton. High post, Gortat, 13 feet away. And off the
what?
front, and in it goes. Gortat's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
and Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter. Another.
How many, like, paint points do we... Oh, we have 32. Pretty good. Bench points, 18. Assists, 22. Nice. Rebounding, 11. They have much more steals, and we have only one block. Okay, that's not that impressive, actually. Field goal percentage, though, I mean, that's awesome. Wish I would see that more. But, you know, we never see that. No, no. No, you don't.
Sessions, no good.
Boy, blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And good on the basket.
Yep.
And the Magic lead by 17.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit
I'm
of
a
Greg
floor
Anthony
general.
in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about these. Yeah, he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to
Yep.
elevate.
Heck yeah, I am. I have like 5 dunks in this game. Dunk contest, here I come.
Smith checked in for Orlando. Morris dishes to Nene. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Nene's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Wells passes to Fournier. Over to the left wing. The tray. The shot by Wells, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Magic out in front. They lead by...
Well, guys, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They just...
Yeah, they could have actually took advantage of the lead, but nope.
We will see you after the game.
They underestimated us.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys. But
Brandon Jennings with that save.
It's an outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of...
And this is his first game, man.
Just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint, and it's Dudley in at the small forward.
That way up, though.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but... Well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Man.
Didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Oh, my God.
And send him to the line.
Another and one. Another one.
What a top-notch game he's having.
And another
he's got them
one.
in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks
and like. Another one. Famous quote by, you know, DJ Khaled. He was one of the producers of the music in this game, so of course I have to give him some of that credit. Oh!
Found a team he liked playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean,
this dude here.
In almost every category, and I think to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent, and I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
Gortat.
Oh!
They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Washington with the ball, trailing by 17. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dudley. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Gordon launches it. Washington with the
that was
rebound.
my fault, man.
Gortat's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And, you know, going back to Jared Dudley, he helps you in so many different ways. Shoots a lot of threes, yet does so efficient. He rebounds, he passes the ball. He'll get a little physical too.
God.
He's a valuable vet to have in your locker room.
And you know what Jared Dudley's nickname was in college? The junkyard dog. I mean, for his toughness and that nose he has for the ball. 2 attributes that have served him greatly here at the next level.
They double him with the name. Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Wide open look. Off the left rim and out.
And you
know
really
what?
thought that was going to be a gimme.
Oladipo.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And
oh my God! If it was another one.
The shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Here's Wells, and he has 42. Gortat with the block. Kicks it out to Jennings. Fires the three, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle.
And takes that.
That's his first foul.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Watson, he's checked in for Wells. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Little over 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Wall dishes to Nene. There's a screen by Gortat. Nice ball movement by Washington. Great D that time for Vucevic.
And in the second round, the Wizards continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of breaking losses for them in that series.
And Dudley kicks to Wall.
I'm just gonna do the blocks. I would love to get that.
Kept alive by Washington, and that one's good. 10 points for Marcin Gortat.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Feeds to Watson. Oladipo against Dudley. Oladipo goes in. That misses off the backboard.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his
looking like that. Yeah, they're looking like the Warriors out there.
And all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
I really like the Wizards.
Right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well.
I love me some John Wall.
Right. That's like his signature move.
Honestly, I feel I really would. My bad.
Watson, the pass to
I'd
Oladipo.
love to see like a Wizards versus probably a Rockets. I don't know.
Watson
Probably
kicks to
something like
Vucevic.
that. Not even Rockets,
Passes
but
it to Gordon.
it looks like
Kicks it out to Jennings.
that the Wizards won't even make it to the
Oladipo
postseason, so it's probably not going to happen. And the Rockets, they're probably going to lose in the first round. Lucky to make it to the second because they're a huge mess of a team, so probably not as bad as the Pelicans, where it's really insulting because I mean people thought, oh, there would be like they would have so much a much better team. No, in fact, they're doing pretty bad.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given
The
them
Wizards
control
and
of this
the Pelicans, Pelicans, and Rockets. This season have been probably the most disappointing teams because, I mean, I don't think people expected the 76ers to do good, but they didn't expect them to do this bad, where they are like a competing team to be the worst. What I think is really disappointing is after that, I think the 24 win streak by the Warriors, they can't keep a winning streak. Like, they'll win like 6 games and then lose it. And it's making it look like they're not going to reach 72-0 because they're losing too many win streaks where they would win like 5 games and people be like, they're gonna do it, and then they'll lose. And sometimes it would just be no reason, like against the Trailblazers where it just looked like they didn't try it.
He's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna check our free throw, man. 91, dang.
Although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit, but for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando
Vucevic.
Vucevic. Now the feed to Nicholson.
Okay, I don't get that. They say he's a freaking B+ 3-point, but a D+ at mid-range. It's just like
Stolen by Dudley.
it's just it's a disappointment.
Now here's Porter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Be right back again. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that long wait. Hopefully that it didn't waste a lot of you guys' time. It probably was like 3 minutes. But hey. I mean, it's not worth it, but if you think it's worth it, then that's nice. And if you, I honestly don't mind if like you guys did like just watch something else because it was taking too long. Oh, boy. Okay, fine then.
Here's Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 14 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And Oladipo, here we go, and it's blocked. And Wall kicks to Porter. Can't hit, and Orlando will come the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Oladipo dishes to Nicholson. Vucevic the pass to Nicholson.
I still do not get why they have a better 3-point than like their mid-range.
And something that's been whispered about
it's honestly stupid.
Is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
Orlando making some
what do they mean by that? Like less teams, like 26? If there is, that's actually going to be really depressing. Because I mean, that's not a lot of teams. But hopefully they mean by I know they mean by lower, because if they're gonna make it that dramatic, then yes, definitely.
Have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
There are markets in the US that
let's just say that they got more teams. I would actually be. I'd rather have more teams than less teams. Because I mean, it's more entertainment and more fun. And I think that Nevada needs a team, man. That's what they need. I'm pretty sure. And I know why. I actually know why they don't do it in like Las Vegas. Is because gambling. But like Lake Tahoe, I would love to see a Lake Tahoe team, man.
Magic leading by 22.
Honestly, Lake Tahoe, I can think of a couple of names. There's some basic names like mountains, but I mean, let's get creative. Come on. I mean, they have New Orleans Pelicans. Well, no, like the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's more creative. I miss the Supersonics. It's because that was the definition of a creative team. The Warriors, honestly, is not creative. I'm gonna be honest. Because really, I mean, how many teams? You can go to any place, like any sport, and like Warriors is gonna be one of the first. No, I think the Knights is like probably the most basic name ever, especially for basketball. Wildcats also, because I mean, High School Musical fans be that. They'd be like,
to grow before they can really compete. And you touched upon it, Kevin. They really were a young
and then, you know, you see Zach Efron, he's going to be like, what's that? What's the Wildcats?
Just over 24 years old.
You're probably not going to get that if you haven't seen the interview with him. Look it up. You'll see. You'll get it afterwards once you look it up.
He is just
trust me,
really
you will.
Almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player. Think of this: only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd,
the Big Dipper.
1962.
A weird nickname, but you know that sounds nice.
100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Honestly, Michael Jordan, people will think that Michael Jordan's overrated, but honestly, he's actually not. The more people say he's overrated, it just makes it to where he's more underrated.
And it's Washington the other way. 8-second difference between the shot.
Especially his playoff, like playoff
Go
performances. In the playoffs, he's a beast. Okay, he's probably the best player ever when it comes to playoffs. I mean, you once again, that's also like a statistic thing.
To the paint, stolen by Dudley. Here's Porter, finished off the break. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think the most complicated, forget what I think, it is the most complicated stat is PER, player efficiency rating. I mean, it's not, in fact, it's so complicated that they even say it's not a complete stat. If you don't know what that, you probably know what that means, but either way, what it means is that the stat's not completely finished. Like, it's not completely efficient. Huh? Get it? Yeah, you get it. If you don't get it, it's because the player efficiency rating.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this.
It's supposed to say it's like how accurate is your shooting form and stuff like that. How accurate are your passes? How accurate is your shots that hit the basket? Like when you made that, how accurate was that? And it sucks because there's actual people who have to freaking record that stuff. Think about that. That's freaking painful.
Wells has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Wrong 10. No. And I have a.
Here's Wells, guarded by Porter.
I'm actually playing injured. I have a sprained finger.
Here's Morris. That's good.
Oh my God.
So Wall with the assist. Wall's got
all those fadeaway jumpers making me crazy. Okay.
Oh
God! I thought I did something amazing. I was just like, I was like in that shock face, and then no. But I guess that's what you get from John Wall.
That's good. Wells has got 50 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp.
50 points by a rookie. Another one. Hey, can we get another rebound? You know, just another one.
Out left to the wing.
I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with that.
Temple dishes to Nene.
Hey,
no luck. Great D that time from Vucevic.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been.
You know what? Hey, this is gonna be the most corniest thing you probably ever heard. But what did DJ Khaled say to the waitress when he wanted more food? May I please have another one? I told you it was gonna be corny. I knew you guys would be like, oh, that's so stupid. We get it, but that's stupid. Hey, I got another one. I got another one. Another one.
Launches it. Porter pulls it in.
Sadly, I couldn't make another one.
On field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Beal. Nene, the screen.
Might I please have another one?
And Beal kicks to Wall. 11 feet away. And good.
He made another one. I'm sorry, I have to stop now. I mean, I'm just saying it in every sentence. And was like, if you seen the troll, oh my God. I miss it because his release, dude. Oh my God. I feel like trading him just because of that release.
To the wing right side. Here's Wells. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 5 assists.
Because his release? Oh my God. It's so slow. Like, by the time it looks like he's going to throw it, that's the start of it, okay? That's how slow it is. But that's not a...
Should have no complaints. Play with confidence. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive.
They obviously played the ray of... Not even joking. 3 fouls in 1 quarter. I think. The what?
And Wall kicks to Gortat. Gortat with a screen on.
No! Don't leave him open. Bro, that's so unfair. He's a center. And he was 18th in rebounding, man. I'm just a new player. Noob player.
Well, it seems like this is something we've said.
Oh my God,
but now we really feel like we're in a golden age.
Wait, what?
So many point guards on so many teams are the leaders and best players on their team.
I know for sure in the second half I got freaking 3 fouls.
Point guards in the league right now.
Good on the second free throw. To illustrate just how strong the point guard position is right now, Greg, in the NBA, just take a look at the point guards make the All-Star team a season ago. Wow.
You know, in both conferences, it's almost as if we're in the midst of a point guard renaissance for the NBA. I mean,
not even joking, yeah. There's so many great point guards. In fact, there's great point guards that didn't even make the All-Star game. No, you may not think they're great, but I think they're pretty good. Like, for example, Eric Bledsoe, you know. That's because he's pretty underrated as a point guard. Isaiah Thomas. Mike Conley, maybe Mike Conley made it, but the last I heard he didn't.
For them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Beal can't get it to go.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Beal on the double team. Oladipo with the ball.
Okay.
Picked up by Nene.
Oh.
At the elbow, Vucevic.
See, I mean, look at that. I'm surprised I even get perfect with it.
They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
You know what? Thank you, Brandon. God, so many saves.
That's good offense.
And the basket by Gordon.
Excellent ball.
Another one for Aaron Gordon. And that's actually deserving, because, I mean, he's been making these shots that I did not expect.
And he jams it with authority.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Hey, give me another one.
The Magic have gone 7 of 9 in the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
Oh, heck no.
And
okay.
Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Here's Wells.
Another cradle dunk.
With a dunk at the other end.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
Oh.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Vucevic the pass to Wells. It's stolen by Wall. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I'm pretty sure I don't know if he was throwing a floater or an alley. Either one. Either one.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch four was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a three. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA. Yeah, and right
not
when
even
you thought
joking.
that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
The way I said it, though.
Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jumper for
You know what? That shot, though.
59 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to
23
get
for 33.
With the stretch four
That's
and the need
another
for
one.
shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing.
And weirdly, there actually are, like, power forwards that don't freaking make
So a new group on the floor for
mid-range shots.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Drew Gooden is checked
In fact,
in
a lot.
for Nene. Anderson comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Gary Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Can't make
That's a
good
fly.
off the pick.
Like a
Orlando's
fly.
gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the shot is good.
I love playing my part, but since my save files were deleted, thanks freaking 2K, I had to make a new player, and I made it a center 7-3. And you may think that I had to make a new one, and so he would have to start from the beginning, and he would suck. Actually, no, he was pretty goddamn good. Weirdly, I'm not even joking. Like he gets like 4 rebounds, 4 points, and 2 assists a game. Well, at least in the last couple of games. In the last couple of games, he gets like 5 rebounds, 8 points, and 3 assists. But since for some reason they saved the stats from my point guard, so it and I played like 7 games with him, so it like makes it to where I don't have like 3 rebounds, not 3 rebounds, like 4 rebounds. I played against a player who got 10 rebounds in 1 game, and I was completely shocked. I'm gonna put a pop quiz for you. In my park, what's the most points one player can get in 1 game? Whoever answers it correctly, you know, I don't know. If you have like. I'm not sure, but just say that that's a pop quiz. Just take the pop quiz. I don't know. I'll think of something though. It's pretty easy actually. You just have to play my park, or I can watch some games, and you'll figure out. Because one of those games will eventually get it. Like I've seen like 3 games where they've gotten that score.
Cannot hit, and it's Washington the other way.
Well, actually, what's the most I take that back. What's the most points you can get? I mean, not the most points. The biggest lead you can, most points you can get as a player if the other team scored 19 points. You know, fine, I'll just answer it. It's 23 because you can. Because I said 19, and that means you can get 23 because you can have 20 and then score a 3. I couldn't hold it because I made it sound way too complicated.
Temple comes in for Allen Anderson. Ilyasova against Moore.
That was it. What the? I was not trying to. It's passing all to all the players. I'm not trying to pass it to.
Fournier's got 13 points in the second half.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Morris with the screen for Sessions. Out to the wing. His first shot coming late. Rebound by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Smith the pass to Fournier. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Fournier's got 8 here in the quarter. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. In the corner, Neal with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that...
Well, let's look at the statistics right now. How many points did we get in the paint? 6-4. Not really impressive if he scored 154. 3-point percentage as a team, 48. That's really good because the average team, like usually the most points you get in a game. The best teams, best 3-point shooting teams at the end of season, averagely gets like around 40%. So yeah, free throws 93, really good. Bench points, 52, and they got 50. Pretty much, if this lead wasn't that big, like we didn't score this much points, they would actually have the better statistics.
Take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
I'm not even joking. If like my player wasn't on this team, I wouldn't be able to do it.
result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Shake and Bake. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making
for your first game ever in the NBA.
Lot of space.
That's not. I don't think that's an NBA record. I think because honestly, if that is the first person, then I'll be surprised that Oscar Robertson didn't have that. I mean, honestly, they probably want us to have it last to not make themselves look as bad. But no, no.
And the layup's good off the glass.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
You're getting it last. I don't care.
Now here's Sessions, and so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the...
Well, Nick, what?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you may leave a like and see you guys later.
Kevin, much appreciated. Now let's move on to our Jordan player.